any means necessary. By any means necessary. Pop it.
Okay, welcome back to By Any Means Necessary. You guys know how I feel about bigging up the small and growing and established business. I am here now with Jazzy JuJu Bee of Just Say Essentials. Yes, look at this. Shout out to the marketing and the merchandise, because I feel like this is very important. We need to better market ourselves. We need to have professional materials. And listen, you came through. Welcome to the show, beautiful. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm better now. And I just want to thank you, because you guys know I'm very transparent. I had a rough day. My mom was in an accident. You guys know about my back and my head, and I've been having migraines all day. Work has been very trying this week. But you just came in and you lit up this house. I feel better. I feel light-filled. So thank you so much for just transferring your positive, bright, jazzy energy to me. Like if nothing else happens out of this interview, y'all gonna get a whole bunch of information. Y'all about to get your whole life about this natural care and her journey and her testimony, which she will share with you a little bit of it. I ain't gonna get everything. It's just thank you. Welcome to the studio, to the home. Welcome to the Lives of 360, because I feel like it's not gonna be the first time we're gonna be around each other.
No.
So welcome. How again? You say you're doing good.
Yes, I am.
Good. Thank you for coming from Suffolk.
Yes, I'm
Well, tell me about your brand. Tell me about what Just Say Essentials is and how why they need to get it in their lives, because we're all about natural care and self-care. And I'm looking at these transformations, and I found you on Instagram because, like I told her, I am very, I always just go through when I have downtime and look and see who's local and what everybody is doing and natural products. And this definitely stuck out because it didn't seem like a gimmick.
Yes.
A lot of times people just want to be Instagram famous, so they come up with something and they push it. And I get, you want to hustle, you want to be able to make that extra money, but it takes passion and it takes a true story and care.
Yes.
And I saw that it just radiated from your page. So please tell us about your company.
Okay, so hello everybody. Hope you all are blessed and pray that you all are in positive spirits. My name is Jazzy JuJu Bee. I am a multifunctional contemporary everyday mompreneur. I'm the CEO and founder of JuJuEssentials.com, where I create and make all natural skincare and hair care products for you and your family's everyday needs. So the display that you're seeing right here are testimonials, real testimonials.
Real. I'm looking at them, y'all. They're real.
Real testimonials. So the difference with my testimonials is that they may not be professional shots from an actual camera. There's cell phone pictures that customers, clients of mine have sent to me, and pictures that I've taken, personal pictures that I've taken of my clients and also my children as well. So I wanted to keep it as authentic as possible.
And you know it's real when somebody uses the product on their children.
Yes.
Because I say that about certain restaurants. If I see people making their food but they don't eat it,
that should tell
I'm not going to eat there. So the fact that you have your children using these products, nobody's going to willingly hurt their child.
Of course.
So that's the first check.
Yes. So the way Just Say Essentials came about was I created my products for my children.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. It wasn't anything.
It's like a mom making her own baby food.
That's it. Mm-hmm. And my son had eczema really, really bad. And I was
him right here.
That's Josiah, yes. And what was happening is I was going to the doctor, and his flare-ups were going underneath his elbows, on his knees, the back of his knees, all around, as you can see in his face.
Us who tried everything, oatmeal baths and all the, the CeraVe,
Cetaphil,
$15.
I mean, then them giving me steroidal creams. And what people don't realize, anything that you put on your skin topically takes 30 seconds to hit the bloodstream. So majority of what is 30 seconds topically that you put anything. And what people don't realize is that these chemicals that we're putting on, that we're ingesting, and also that we're putting topically on our skin, is affecting our blood. It's affecting our system.
So when black women get older and they're being diagnosed with fibroids and all these things, cancers,
all these
Johnson & Johnson being sued.
And what people don't realize, the biggest ingredient that people bypass is sodium lauryl sulfate, which is called SLS.
Sodium lauryl sulfate.
Yep.
And this is in lotions?
You'll find this in bath washes. Johnson & Johnson has them. So majority of the time they look at it like this for us as African Americans, that we're cheap. Mm-hmm. We believe in quantity versus quality.
Yes.
So they say, hey, you can go get 10 for $1. What you gonna do? You're gonna run to the dollar store, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I'm saving money.
Yep.
But we're not looking at the big picture that
Absolutely.
we're hurting ourselves.
Yes.
So if you think about it, if you think about in the demographic, if you just think about where they have majority of these stores, you have like McDonald's, you have Burger King, you have Wendy's.
Nick says something. He says if there's a Family Dollar, there's always a Family Dollar, a Food Lion, and like a Boost Mobile, all in the same area.
And also an ABC store.
And also an ABC store.
And a payday loan.
Yes.
What do you call
yes,
payday
the
loans,
cash,
right?
cash for check.
Cash
Yep.
for check.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look around the vicinity, always know that there's what?
Black
There's a pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pharmacy.
And maybe two.
There's a pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there a pharmacy? So you go get your medication. But what you do because, I don't feel like cooking. Oh, McDonald's is right there.
Absolutely.
So you're going to go. So you're not realizing that all these foods that you're ingesting
are sending you
to
the pharmacy and everything else around you that you're consuming. All the things at Food Lion that the fruit that's sprayed with everything,
right.
and then next door. Absolutely.
And these are the things that I discuss and I talk about because for me, I want to live long. I know people that know people who are dying of cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes.
I remember being younger and hearing the question, raise your hand if you know somebody who died of cancer or who had cancer. And at that point, I couldn't tell you anybody.
Yeah.
When I tell you now, I personally know somebody or like that's direct, like their parent, their loved one, their husband that was diagnosed like that
Just
and
like
died
that.
like
Just
that.
like that. Yes.
I remember cancer being a elongated thing, and it is these people are being diagnosed in October and they're dying 4 months later.
Yeah.
Often.
What people don't realize is that overseas there are at least 1,000 ingredients that are banned, but here there's only 100. So if that doesn't say anything to people, because when we were younger, they cooked our foods for us. Mm-hmm. Things were fresh. Mm-hmm. It's not like that. You've seen our children in high school. Everything is processed.
The school lunches are not.
Our children look like adults.
Yes.
So all these things are causing hormonal imbalances in our bodies.
And you think about the stuff you consume. You do.
Yes.
You think about what you eat, but you don't think about what you put on your skin,
You don't.
on your hair. Women are starting to realize more about as far as like relaxers and those things.
Yes.
We kind of have, gotten out of that. But this and what you're putting topically on your skin, it is not clicking like, let me look at that because it's so many harsh materials on your face.
Yep.
That's right near your mouth, right near your eyes, right near your nose. It's important.
And not realizing that you're touching surfaces and then, your face itches, so you start touching your face, but you're not realizing that you're transferring dirt, particles, all kinds of things on your skin.
It's really full body care.
It's full body care. So for me, with my children, my JuJu oil is my #1 selling product. JuJu oil came about for my son Josiah and for Julian. Josiah had eczema, all over his body. So I created that just to help his eczema. I said, I'm not going to use the steroidal creams anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. My daughter had cradle cap. Her hair wouldn't grow. My daughter, is she on here? No, she's not on here. She's on one of my cards. My daughter's hair is in the middle of her back.
Wow.
From no hair to hair down.
All from natural products that come from the earth.
From the earth. So, it started taking attention when I put my daughter out. And everyone saw that says,
because who doesn't want their daughter that doesn't have long hair to have hair that can grow?
Exactly.
Every mom.
So, and when you see that, you're like, she's a licensed cosmetologist. How come your daughter doesn't have any hair?
And that.
But then when you see that, her hair, you said,
what did you use?
What did you use? My products.
And it's natural.
And it's 100%
I remember an episode of, I believe it was the Wayans, but it was a long time ago, and they had created a product, but it was a funny show. They created a product that was supposed to make your hair instantly long and grow, and it was horrible. People's hair was catching on fire. It went to show that our community will do anything that can make their hair grow or make beauty, make them look better, make them feel better about themselves. But to create a product that can do that with natural products, that's what it's about.
Yes.
That won't break the bank.
And that's important, but at the same time, I feel like this. If people can go to Estee Lauder, they can go to all these top brands to purchase products. They don't ask for a discount. They don't worry about that. And I said, well, you're putting on clothing. Why would you not want to spend quality money for quality, all natural things that are being put on your skin?
It's because they are believing what people tell them to care about.
Yes.
That's what it is. It's you see the images of the Estee Lauder and you see the lifestyle of the people who have it. That's what it is.
It's all marketing. And it's marketing. But people are starting to get in tune to saying that, hey, It may be marketing, but
it's a beautiful
Photoshop. Because people now, because you know, if you thought about it back in the days, nobody knew about Photoshop. We knew that the photographers took pictures, but we didn't understand.
They were changing them after.
Now they're changing them after. When you see the magazines, when you think about it,
because people like Kerry Washington are coming out and they're speaking against them being changed. Because again, we're coming into an awakening, and it's beautiful. The self-love and the Black power, and people are being comfortable in their own skin. So they're kind of like, enough of making me look fake and making me look European.
That's right.
I want to look like my people.
Yep.
And then also with the natural products, people are seeking those things because they are, again, it's tied back to the awakening. They want things from the earth. Because what we've been doing isn't working. And there's no identity in that. It's identity in this. This is beautiful to me.
If you think about in biblical times, there was no big factories.
Right.
Everything was grown from the earth.
It's countries in Africa now that are still like that.
Yes.
Where they don't need these other things or these manufactured things. And they're
still
past
living
100.
Past 100 years old. So if you look at these things, when I bring this up, it's like,
so
wow, you're right. But the goal is to not be brainwashed anymore. It's okay. It's happened. It's okay. But now wake up. Stay woke.
Yeah.
That's what's
Stay woke.
Stay woke.
Don't just wake up.
Yeah.
Stay woke. And I think that's a lot of times where people kind of drop the ball. It's Black Panther came out and everybody was proud. And everybody wore their garb. And then movie over.
It's over now. So
go back.
Go right back to
stay woke.
Stay woke. You have to stay woke.
Yes. And, to stay alive. You have to stay woke to stay alive.
We have children, and not realizing everything that we're doing is, I feel, is being manifested into our children.
Absolutely.
Our children are growing up, and we're leading by example. So what you put in is what you're going to get out.
Yes, and I'm glad you said that too. What you put in is what you put out when it comes to our children. So if you aren't the one being the influence, if you aren't the one being around, somebody else is.
Right.
And they're going to look at somebody else to be that influence.
That's right.
So be present in your kids' lives and be that positive influence. And if you feel like you didn't get that from your parents or whoever, be different.
Yes.
Change the cycle, break the cycle, because we want them to have longevity and to be healthy.
That's right.
Nobody likes to be upset. I have headaches every day because of medication, because of a procedure in a hospital that I'm dealing with. I don't want my kids to have to do that. If I can go back, I would have a home birth. And it would be natural.
Yeah.
But that's what my kids will have. I will be their doula. And they're not going to have them problems because we know better. Once you know better, you do better.
That's right.
And now we know better. So we're going to take care of our skin. Yes. So we have the oils. The oils was, of course, created to take care of your son's eczema. Yes. How did it get to the point that we're here now? Because now everybody has
it. So what happened was I was just making my products at home and giving it to family members, my neighbors, and my neighbor's, her son, he had eczema really bad on his neck. And I said, well, this helps my son, so I know it's going to help.
How did you know what to put in? Did you research?
No, it wasn't.
You just started
I already knew about
certain products.
It wasn't even a trial and error. It was just that one time. I promise you, this is exactly what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened. I was sleeping. And I was talking about it. I said I'm going to be putting, because I have my smoothie treatment is what came first, because I was, my hairstylist. So I was doing that for my clients. And I said, well, I'm going to make an oil too. But I didn't make, it wasn't to the extent of to help with eczema and hair growth. It wasn't to that extent. It was just to coincide with the smoothie treatment, just do a hot oil treatment. So I was sleeping and I have my little salon downstairs, and I'm sleeping, and I woke up, and it was about 2:12 a.m. in the morning. I jumped up, and I had all these ingredients in my head. I ran downstairs, and I wrote them down in the book.
Come on, ancestors.
I wrote it down in the book, and I never forget that. He said, where you going? And I'm like, I'm going downstairs. I said,
at 2:12 in the morning.
2:12 a.m. And I said, I have the ingredients for the oil. I have to go write it in my book. So anytime that I work at night. Everything I do is at night. But this particular, I went to sleep early. I must have really been tired that day. I couldn't tell you exactly what was going on, but I was tired that day. When I woke up, and I literally got the ingredient, I literally wrote the ingredients in my book. Still to this day, I still have the same exact book with my ingredients and everything. And then, later on I've perfected it, I've added more, and I perfected it. And from then, when I just started seeing what it started doing for my son,
it's almost selfish to not.
And I said,
tell people about it.
Yeah, and I said, I got something. I said, this works. But I wasn't going to go as far as going to sell it. So
he changed his whole life.
Oh, yes. His mother is I met her at a breast cancer celebration, and I was there to do makeup. And I actually invited her. And I said, would you like to come? And I invited her. She came, and that was my first vending. Matter of fact, that was my first vending event that I went. And I invited her to come. And I think we met on social media. I invited her to come. She came, and then the next day I said, Cookie, I'm gonna make you beautiful. 2 days later, I gave her a makeover, and I have that video on YouTube. I gave her a makeover. I took her out to eat, brought her back to my house, did her makeup, did her hair, and that was that. And
wow. And then you found out?
And then her son, because I gave her my products for free and everything like that, and her son started using. He had folliculitis, I think it's called.
Where it's like scaly.
Yes, on his scalp.
Almost like alopecia.
Yes, and it was like little bumps, like little faticulitis is what I think it was called. It had like little bumps and it was like little pussy and everything like that. And he sent this testimony through my phone, and I literally just was like, what?
I know about 5 NBA players who will probably make you famous if you send it to them right now. So like for real, because people go and they do things like Beijing.
Yes.
And that, like, we know stories of people who's like had really bad allergic reactions and things like that.
Yes.
And this whole man, his whole hair grew back.
And his hair grew back, and he's had a lot of inflammation that was gone.
Went away.
Gone. It
just shows you that we're only supposed to really consume things.
That's right.
That come from the earth.
That's right.
And we're just so brainwashed. We're so used to being in our routines. And I didn't even think, honestly, about lotions and about soaps. And I have very sensitive skin. Okay. So, you think, okay, well, I have sensitive skin. I'm going to use Sensitive Dove.
Yes.
That's what we all think.
And
that's what
I'm thinking that Dove has SLS.
Yes.
And
which can be causing all other types of stuff.
It causes eczema. That's the biggest thing. It causes eczema. It is a degreaser. SLS is a degreaser that is used to clean diesel engines. You find it in floor cleaners. They put it in our toothpaste. They put it in our washes. Yes, they put it in all these different things that we don't.
Other stuff too besides eczema. I'm sure.
Yes, cancer as well.
Gosh.
So what people don't.
Our toothpaste.
Yes, all these things.
And they just willingly put this in,
and they put it, and it's not even
in other countries.
It's
illegal.
It's illegal. So that goes to show you.
America really don't care.
They don't care.
It's like a big factory.
They don't care. That's it. It's just about, if you think about a lot of the products that have parabens in it, right? Think about it.
So what is a paraben?
Okay, what parabens is what gives a product shelf life.
Okay. So it's like a preservative.
It's a preservative, but it's a chemical preservative. They're not using a natural preservative. They're using a chemical preservative. So now if you think about it, and it's cheaper to go that way because it's more expensive to go the more.
Stretch it.
You see? So now think about it. Here you have a product that's natural, can only be on the shelf for a certain amount of time. You have Big Boy, who puts parabens in the product. The products can sit there for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So what do you think they're going to do? They're going to go the more expensive route or the cheaper route to keep it up there, because it's not about you.
And they do things that make you think it's cleaning you. Like they add the lather and they add the certain things that you
smell, the beautiful fragrance, wonderful fragrance,
right?
And not only that, the beautiful packaging.
Exactly,
it's the packaging. See, we're attracted to the packaging first. We're attracted to the smell second. We're attracted to the benefit third.
Right. Which really isn't any.
And which is anything.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
It's not.
So until you get it.
Now I want to throw off like a bad mom.
So it's funny. So when we go through
lotions and soaps,
when I go through my friend's house, yes. When we go through it, and I said, if this product has this ingredient, take it off the shelf.
What are the top 5 ingredients that we all need to go into our pantries, our bathrooms, and look at? And if they have them, we should not use
SLS is the
SLS.
one. And then alcohol, you have a lot of products. Remember, what does alcohol do? It dries out the skin. If you're drying out the skin, what happens? The skin gets scaly, it gets old, it gets crow's feet, it gets wrinkles, right?
That ain't us.
So, and it's not so, but look what we're doing. So basically what we're doing, we're taking 5, 10 years
off of our skin life.
Our skin life. So if you think about it in that respect,
to fund a big company. I wonder if they use it. If they use those things.
Why would they use that?
They look horrible though. So I kind of
but they can afford
to not.
But you have to think about the skin as well too. We have melanin, so it kind
of helps us.
It helps us. It protects us. For them, not so much.
So even if they do use the natural stuff, they don't have the melanin. People of the earth.
Just saying,
Let me sit back on that one.
Yeah, if you think about it, so why do you think that they spend so much money? The
Oh my
spas.
gosh.
But
so
if you don't
SLS, everybody, please go into your soaps, your lotions, your
Yes.
shampoos. If it has
SLS.
make the swap.
Yep.
We're learning to be more healthy when it comes to our food. Just make the swap for your life.
For your life and your kids, and not only that,
It's not
what you're
your
eating,
skin,
because
it's
it's not
going
just that.
inside.
Because what people don't realize, what the hair grows from the inside out, not from the outside in. So if you don't take care of the main organ, which is your skin, that is the biggest organ of the body that protects the internal organs.
So your skin has to be healthy for your hair to grow.
So think about what you put in, what
out
you're
of that.
ingesting. What you're putting in is what's coming out.
Man, that
And
our hairs are antennas.
definitely. And that's all it is. Nothing more than that.
Yep, all energy.
All
What
energy.
type of energy are you taking in? You're
That's
putting
right.
it out.
That's right.
If it's not growing, you're not alive inside.
That's
how
right.
you should.
You're dead.
Yeah, where there's
And
no
people don't
growth,
realize
there's death.
Well, a bunch of us are just dead people walking around.
Zombies walking
That's
around.
it, just walking around. That's
Oh
it.
my gosh! And like you said, the things that are surrounding us, it's set up for that.
That's right. That's
They
it.
set you up to. You have to.
Yep.
Yeah, we have to get out of it. Man.
So the more
So what else do you sell besides? I want everything. I want the soap. You got food.
so we have the Jazzy oil, and then we have our peppermint shampoo.
Oh, you do have shampoo.
Yes, the peppermint shampoo can be used on animals. So my products are also pet friendly. So we have the peppermint shampoo. All my products are multifunctional, multi-purpose products. So they don't just do one thing. Instead of me, I guess it was more of this marketing. It was like, well, you can come with this
can
money,
make
you can
more
do
money
this, and
if
you
you
can
do
make
that.
more money if you do that. And I said, this is not what I'm trying. Yes, I want to make money.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to trick people to
Right.
make money.
Right.
So I have products that do an array of things, and you have one product that's going to just do a plethora of things. So you're not having
Multi-purpose.
15 multi-purpose products. You're not
Right.
going to have 15, 16 products under your sink. All you have is
What you need.
What you need.
What you
and
need.
each product does different things.
Man. So we have the shampoo. We have the oil.
We have the oil, and then we have our tea tree smoothie.
Okay.
That's for a hair repair, our scalp hair repair. Helps with breakage, wigs. If you have fake extensions every moms are on a budget. Some of us are on a budget.
Yeah.
You can't afford to go get a lot of fake hair.
Right.
So that's what my smoothie treatment is going to do. It's going to repair it.
Wow.
It's going to bring that wig back to life and make it brand new again.
You're gonna love that.
Oh yes, that's
What?
that. If
That
you
has
have
to be a big seller.
Oh, it's a very big seller.
Yeah.
If you have damaged hair, brittle hair, if you also transitioning from relaxed to natural, you're just not ready to let go of those relaxed ends.
Yeah.
My smoothie treatment is going to guide you right through that.
Man, that's awesome. But do you still practice cosmetology? So do you do hair as well still,
Yes,
or is it
I
all
don't.
this?
No, I've retired now from doing hair. I do it when I feel like it. From time to time, if I'm
Isn't
doing
that good?
I do it if I feel like it.
it.
It might be something for my YouTube channel, or if someone hits it and is like, Ju, and I'm in one of those moods, I'm like, oh, I feel like slaying today.
Yeah.
Ju's going to slay. So
Yeah.
So most people who know, well, the new people who know me now, they know Jazzy Essentials, but they don't know my brand. That she's an actual licensed cosmetologist and also licensed educator and also licensed electrician. So people don't know I have all these.
Electrician?
Yes, I'm also a licensed electrician. So I specialize in motor rewinding.
Yes, girl. Okay.
So we have that, and then we have our facial serum, our Jazzy facial serum. That is.
What's that? What's that do?
The facial serum is a face moisturizer. It also helps with hyperpigmentation, helps with razor bumps. It also helps with ingrown hairs. It also helps with earaches. It also helps with toothaches.
Earaches, toothaches.
Yes, and it's also a lubricant.
Catch. She over here changing lives. You say you need some lube, baby. I got lube your tooth. Don't you worry about it. No excuses. You can't have no toothache. Your ear can't hurt. Your face gonna be smooth.
Yes.
I have hyperpigmentation.
Yes.
All that's coming from sun damage. All types of chemicals you put on your face. I need to get that. I'm here making a mental. I'm getting that. I'm ordering that. I'm ordering that. And please understand again what she's saying and the value of what she is saying. And when you do order, don't ask for a discount, people. When we go to Ulta, when we go to Sephora, we are giving money to these companies, again, that have these products, who don't care about us, that are not connected to us. And we're just so conditioned to $90, do this, do that. But when it comes to something that might not have the packaging, but it's natural and that will really enhance your life,
yes,
then people are hesitant. We had a conversation earlier, and it goes kind of to what we call slave mentality. Is people a lot of times take advantage of people who are good-hearted,
yes,
or they disrespect people, or they respect people who disrespect them.
Yes.
And it goes right back to the, what we just said about people not asking for discounts when it comes to those big companies. Those, a lot of times, white-owned companies, we are conditioned to make allowances, to forgive blindly, to allow disrespect from...
And go back after they disrespect us and accept their apology.
Yes.
Keep going back. But with your own people,
you won't
do that. You cancel them out.
So think about the hurt that you feel and why you're doing that, and notice that you're doing it and change it.
Yes.
Because I don't think people wake up and think, well, I'm just going to disrespect people who respect me, or
that's right.
They don't think about it, but it's happening, and it's happening on a larger scale when it comes to, supporting businesses locally or nationally that's black owned. People just aren't just willing to do it right away. They have like a automatic mistrust.
Yes, they do.
When it comes to it.
And I feel that you have to
Which is planted.
Yeah, you have to love. What I do is I love what I do. I help. I help.
And it's evident.
People.
I looked at your page. It was evident. It was evident. I didn't know her. Never met you before. Just came across the page, and certain things like I'm very I pay attention to energy.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
And it just jumped off the page, and just meeting you, it's evident that you just care about making people feel beautiful, making people feel better, and making people live long lives. And like you just don't understand being healthy is the foundation.
That's right.
To success.
Yes, that's right.
You can have the best ideas, and you can have the best heart, and you can have the best intentions, but if you're sick, you're not going to be able to fulfill your destiny. So you have to take care of your body, and what you put on your skin in order to be the best you.
Yeah.
I think that's dope. I thank you as a mom and as a woman just for coming up with something like this. And I'm glad I found you, because I'm going to throw my Dove away. Do you have soap? You don't have soap yet.
I do have soap.
You do have. You didn't say soap.
Yes, I do have soaps as well. So I have an eczema soap bar. I have an acne soap bar. I have a therapeutic soap bar. I have an anxiety soap bar.
So you use essential oils, I assume, in these soaps. So for people who are hearing this and they're like, well, these soaps are for, can they use it on their full body?
Yes, all my soaps are full body.
Okay.
And like I said, everything that I do is multi-purpose products. My soaps, my eczema soap can be also used on the scalp, because if you have dandruff, really dry, if you have dandruff or eczema of the scalp, you want to use the eczema soap. Even so, you can use the turmeric soap too. But the turmeric soap is a hair strengthener.
Yeah, turmeric ain't no joke.
And that's also my acne soap bar. And also for people
who
have
problems with like dye colors, the color of the turmeric, nothing. You better know what you're doing.
Nothing, not at all. And also, if you have inflammation, it's really good for people that have arthritis pain. That goes with my sugar scrub. So I have different bundles.
Changing lives. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I have a sugar scrub. It's exfoliating sugar scrub as well. That's great for people who have muscle aches and also arthritis. And I have arthritis in both of my knees due to me being in the military and standing on my feet, and I fell down a ladder well. So everything that comes. So the facial serum came about because the JuJu oil was too strong for my son's face. So I created the facial serum for his face.
So how's his skin now?
Beautiful. Flawless.
Man.
Flawless.
All right, you got to send me a picture. I'll put it up there.
I will.
This is
flawless.
Man,
flawless. I mean,
I'm excited. This is important. It's not only like it's dope, and the story is great, but this is important.
Yes,
like it really is. And people, we have such misconceptions of, even down to soap. People think like they wash the wrong parts. Like soap doesn't go everywhere.
It does not go everywhere.
And you think
does not go everywhere.
They want to be clean, but they're not doing it right. So.
And also knowing, do not stay in hot water past 15 minutes. That is so important.
Really?
Most people, when they take a shower, after they're done, after that 15, 20, 25, 30, you're drying out your skin. You're drying but you're hurting your skin, and you're aging your skin so much faster. So understand, like with hair, once you open up that hair shaft, right, when you bust that cuticle open, so think about it, here's a teapot, right? Hot. When it cools down, it closes. So what you want to do is, when you use cool water,
that's how you close
your pores.
So when you wash your hair, you should stop with cool water.
Yes, always rinse with cool water, so that you can close the pores, so that you can trap the moisture.
What happens when it's left open? it just continues to dry out.
So yeah, it dries out because what you've done you just put the treatment and the conditioner in. Now you just rinsed it all down, went down a drain.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're wondering why is my hair dull, why is it floppy, why it's not doing anything, it's just dry.
Mm-hmm.
So another thing that I always recommend: eat a lot of broccoli. That's really good as well too.
Kind of though.
Is really great for
I like broccoli,
for
but it's made up.
Yeah. I know. I heard. Look,
but I eat it.
But I know
I love broccoli.
broccoli.
Broccoli ain't real. It was a broccoli tree. There's no such thing. It's broccoli.
But you know, it's crazy. But this is what it is.
You'll get there though.
A
little bit at a time. Like I started with the vegan journey, and then it got difficult because you ran out of ideas. So it's like I'm about to just make chicken.
Yeah. She said,
chicken. But I mean, that is the goal to eventually get. But you need again, mentality. But it's real. You need money to be able to really like fully do that. But it's coming. I'm so glad you came. How can people look at your YouTube videos?
Yes, my YouTube channel is Jazzy JuJu Bee 82. That's where you can find me. And also, I'm always going live on Facebook. Okay. So I actually do product demonstrations. We're doing makeup. We're doing hair when I'm styling my hair. Or I could be doing my daughter's hair.
Nice.
I could be working on my son, or a girlfriend might come over. So, and I motivate them. We do all that. So you can ask me questions like, Juju, I'm having these issues, but...
Okay, 360, 360 girl.
Oh, yes, 360 all the way. So... On my website, I have product recommendations, so all you have to do is read the description, and it'll tell you. And I have different bundles. www.JuJuEssentials.com.
So you got the YouTube page, you got the website. What's your Facebook and Instagram?
Facebook is Jazzy JuJu Bee 82.
Okay.
And my Instagram page for JuJu Essentials is JuJu Essentials.
We'll make sure we put it up so y'all really know how to follow.
Yes.
But y'all have to follow and order these products and just get to know this light, this energy. I'm so excited. I really am. And we're going to do a giveaway.
Yes, we are doing
Yes, we're going to give away. So what we're going to do is everybody who shares the video, we're going to enter you into a drawing, and then I'm going to have you on your live.
Oh, yes.
Talk about who's going to be the winner. So that will be up next Wednesday, guys. So stay tuned for that. Definitely. I'm excited to hear about your journey. And I want you to tape your testimonial about what it did for your skin, because I already know, because I'm going to get some stuff too. So I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to do the whole product review. Thank you so much.
And I had some for you too.
For me?
I sure do.
I like it. Girl. Hey. This is so cool, y'all. I'm going to make sure we put some pictures up so you guys see in depth the hair growth, the moisture coming in. Thank you so much. Oh, let me tell you about how timely this is. So, you know Burt's Bees.
Yes, Burt's Bees, yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you think about them? They probably have some stuff in their products.
You know what? I know of the product, but I've never heard.
There has to be something in there, because we shot a promo video this weekend. I was so excited. It was a really good promo video. But when I tell you it dried my lips, I cannot use the video because it's something about it like sucked the moisture out. So as the video goes, you can see.
Does it have alcohol in it?
Probably. But who looks at that?
So you don't look.
Start.
Yeah, you won't look.
But now I have this, so now my lips gonna be popping on the next video.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna use this oil.
You can use it on your hair and your body. If you also, big thing, summertime, mosquitoes.
I'm allergic. I look ridiculous.
If a mosquito bites you, within 2 hours, it'll be gone.
What?
It'll stop the itching instantly, and the mosquito.
Baby, did you hear that? What?
Cuts, scrapes.
Oh my gosh.
Scars, stretch marks.
I look ridiculous in the summertime because of mosquito bites.
Can you see my knees? I don't know if you can see it, but my knees used to be really black. That.
Okay,
and I have a butter. Oh, I have so much.
But they have me showing off this summer, y'all.
Yes.
I'm not have to wear sweatpants all the time for mosquito bites. She gonna have me showing off. Thank you so much. It's
You're
so dope.
welcome.
Thank you. Again, we're gonna put up how you can follow this amazing woman on social media and on YouTube. Please definitely, if you have any questions, comments for her, let me know and we will get them to her so you can find all about the products. I know you guys will love them. Thank you so much for coming on, for making this trip. As always, guys, peace, love, light, good night.